Hello guys, welcome to Daily Updates. Well, I've just been a little under the weather recently, and I do hope that you guys enjoyed your Easter long weekend, which is ending today. And on the other hand, Mr. President made a statement which I think he should have just kept it and never said anything like that. Listen to this.
We also need to create jobs to heal our land. If we do not create jobs, we will not be able to heal this land.
7 years later, the same message: if we do not create jobs.
Our people are suffering from the lack of job creation. We are putting together plans, together with business, together with the unions, together with community-based organizations, to put those plans together properly so that jobs can be created.
This statement, I don't agree with it. I feel like if you are a president and then the first time you address the nation, the first time in the year during the SONA, you said government doesn't create jobs, you were telling the truth. Now, what he's doing now, he's responding to the backlash he had from the public about him saying that they don't create jobs. Now he's trying to mold it and say that we need to work together with unions, businesses and community-based organizations to create jobs. Now, this is not the truth. Here we know that he's just saying it so that we can forget about what he said the first time. I don't buy it.
And this is needed so that the healing that is talked about in Chronicles 7:14 can take place in our country.
It's Pastor Ramaphosa as we speak. Scriptures.
We also need to take action to end gender-based violence. This is a scourge that must end. We cannot, as a nation, accept that men are going to continue using the women of our country as their football, kicking them around, raping them, and killing them. Gender-based violence must come to an end.
I agree with you, Mr. President, and probably your presidency must come to an end. But maybe we should wait for the ANC conference. We had trust in Mr. President that maybe he's going to shake everything and change everything. Well, the truth is, the only thing we can look back and see is Zondo Commission, which was not started by Mr. President. And for him to state during the SONA that we don't create jobs, and today he's trying to say that we need to work together. Which one must we take? You are not creating jobs, or you want to work together with the businesses. And we know for sure that they've been making promises since we can remember. When they are asking for votes, they will give you percentages. They will give you numbers like, I'm going to create 1 million jobs in the next 5 years. Oh, when he goes there, he doesn't even create 100,000 jobs in 2 years. But he expects to say, I'm going to create 1 million jobs. They are buying us with these promises. And many are buying them because they believe that if they are saying jobs, people will be like, oh, we are finally going to get work. Where are they going to get those jobs? How are they going to create those jobs if they failed all these years to create those jobs? We've been waiting like forever. Same messages. SONA addresses, same messages. You go back through these SONAs, same messages. He was talking about creating cities. He was talking about creating fourth industrial revolution cities and all these smart cars. But those things are not things that we should be focusing on. We are not a first world country. We are a third world. We should not be focusing on things that we know that even if we do them now, they are not going to benefit many of the people. But no, because he wants to sugarcoat his statements, he's going to tell you about things that, I've seen those things in America. I've seen them on TV. Now you feel like, oh, this is the president. No, he's not. He's been giving us false hope. And I think it's about time we stand up and say, no, Mr. President, not today. Please leave us alone, because you keep telling us the same thing. Zuma was here, he talked about the same thing. You are here, you talk about the same thing. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Maybe if he's going to stand there and say, we are going to start looking at the people who are working in government and municipality and say, if you are over 60, you must just reconsider. You must go and stay at home, because most of them are there. They are working at those ages. They are not going to let their kids come and work. They rather go there and work, because probably they didn't save enough money to sustain them through their life. But now we are struggling. Government can't even hire young people. Well, some of them, if they're going to hire you, if you are a woman, you must reconsider giving up something before you can get a job. If you are a man, you must pay for that job. Most of them are doing this in these departments and municipalities. You apply for jobs, they don't even look at your CVs. They already know I got 1, 2 to hire. I remember an incident where I went to one municipality. I was submitting invoices there, and then I passed there. There is a guy who's going to be conducting interviews. He was coaching one of the people that are going to be going for an interview. He's coaching her how to answer questions. I'm like, what the heck? Well, people might just well consider not coming, because already you've coached her. She knows what to expect. That is how corrupt the government that we have is. And they are going to tell us about creating jobs. Business should just say, well, if you don't create jobs, we are also not going to create them. Because the truth is, government doesn't create anything. We spend on government. They take everything from us. VAT, taxes, they take everything from us. But when it's time, when it's time for them to create jobs, it's a big problem. And these promises should not come to our ears. Maybe they should go to ANC conferences there when they're promising each other's votes. They should start telling each other about jobs, saying that we are going to promise these people jobs so that, comrades, we can get 2024 elections. That's what they should do, not to the public image and say that we are going to give you guys jobs. Because we know Ramaphosa won't create any job. There is no capacity in him to create those jobs. I mean, because we are followers, we'll just follow and listen. And I was a bit puzzled by Julius Malema's response to what Ramaphosa said. He just typed cease, meaning he was just reacting in disgust, because he knows also that this one is just telling us jokes. This is a stand-up comedy telling us about we are going to create jobs, work together with businesses. I don't buy it. Give us a list of jobs, a number of jobs you created when you came into presidency, because there was promises that, oh, we are going to create this number of jobs. If we can get a spreadsheet into how many jobs were created, well, then maybe we can reconsider and say, now you're talking. But for now, we believe in the smart cities, smart cars, smart roads. That's what we're going to believe in, because that's what you told us. You've been saying Tumamina, but it does show that there's a smart talker and then there is a hard worker. So Mr. President is a smart talker. And those people, they are good for negotiations. They are not good for doing any actions. So with that said, guys, my feeling is Mr. President is not being honest with us. And the sooner we realize that, the better. Because 2024 is coming. There's no need for people to promise us jobs. We already know that we are starving. There are no jobs. And the more they talk about jobs, they piss us more, because we don't want to hear those things. All we want to hear is, when are we removing the people who have been doing the wrong things to this country? that's when 2024 comes. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, the next coming days, I'll feel better and we'll keep doing the videos. Cheers.